Welcome everyone to an episode of Nostalgia Critique. I am Mark.
And I'm Matt.
And someone will join us in the back. We have Alex today. Say hello, Alex.
Oh, baby.
Okay, close enough. Anyway,
Hot.
if you guys are new to this channel or new to this show itself, what we do here is talk about games like, the older games from way back then, and, we just kind of bullshit. We give our ratings at the end. We give, how much it's worth, and that's really, we say how much it's probably costs, and, then Alex in the back tells us the actual price, and usually we're wrong.
Yeah. We're just horny for games and their consoles of various varieties.
But we're gonna do something a little different today.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about a certain game.
We close the store early. That way we don't get any pesky customers coming in slinging games at us. So we're going to talk about consoles and games.
We're talking about we're actually doing these things called tier lists. Yeah. Anyway, so what these do is
I heard you mention something about another podcast you watched that was doing one.
What? Oh, Food for Thoughts?
Food for Thoughts did one actually last month, back in October for the candy thing, which is pretty interesting. So that gave me an idea. Let's do our own. Let's do our own rating.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, let's kick their asses.
Yeah,
oh my god!
Job.
Oh my god!
Food for Thoughts.
You're going down.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah, we're starting a war. War of the podcast.
Battle.
War of the tier list.
War of the tier list.
Yeah.
So now we're doing our own. Because I'm not original and I come up with good ideas.
Whatever. Well, it looks like there's a bunch of tier lists, so we got variety. Food for Thoughts. You gotta pick up your game.
And if you guys want to catch that episode,
yeah,
it should be on the channel right now. You should check it. It's an October episode, so the Halloween special.
Woo!
It's actually a good episode.
But now we're in turkey season.
And I was on it too, so you definitely should check it out.
Yeah, Mark was there.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Candy.
So, should we get to it? I guess.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
do a ranking. Okay.
Oh my god, yeah. Let's dive right in, balls deep.
So, see if I have to control the. Oh, got it. Okay, see, that's my mouse right there. Yeah. Well, hello. So obviously we have this is we're basically gonna rank the controllers.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna rank to see how I like it personally and how much of an impact it made and stuff like that. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but we're gonna give both our ratings and
sounds cool.
We're making an agreement to where it goes and go from there.
I like a lot of controllers.
Oh yeah, this is a good amount, please. Yeah. This one's not bad, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go with the first one. The Switch controller. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel it's pretty similar to a lot of controllers nowadays, except the only thing is that it's split in two. And I don't know. I like having that freedom with it. I don't know. I know a lot of people generally shove it into the little controller holder.
Yeah,
Mark and I are making faces at each other.
We are, yeah.
You don't like
personally, so my rating for this, I would give this a rating a B.
Wow, really? I'd give it an A or an S.
I'd give it fucking F tier.
Wow, because I like turning it.
Only reason I say B is because it's cool the Joy-Con split in half. It actually works with games and I like the idea and the concept of it. But it's not the best controller to play with on the Switch.
Yeah,
the controller is.
The only thing that sucks is the controller drift.
And that too, the Joy-Con.
Yeah,
that's why I ranked this fucking controller an F, because I've not had a single Joy-Con that I could take care of it as much as fucking possible, and that shit still will break in some way, shape, or form. If it wasn't for that, I would rank this controller A or S.
So fun fact, on my controllers, I never experienced a Joy-Con drift.
Wow.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, you better do that. You're going to go home. You'll have a surprise.
Yeah, I know, right?
The controllers will be waiting for you.
Well, I don't understand this. Why they have a console where you can't even split the controllers up, like the modern version of the Switch. Where
the Switch Lite.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's a good concept, a good idea, and I think...
Oh, God, yeah.
It's actually, for the most part, good, but I think it's, overall, sometimes the feel of it's not that great either. I'd rather go for a Pro controller instead.
I like being able to hold the controllers like this and play and sit back and relax.
Super Mario Sunshine is the best game to play with the Joy-Cons, in my opinion.
Yeah,
not Sunshine. I'm sorry, Odyssey. Sorry.
Yeah, Odyssey's great.
No, I totally agree. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that they break for me at least all the fucking time, because I
don't understand it.
There's not a lot. I know they have the cool controls and the 1-2 switch game is fucking awesome too, but it's it sucks that it doesn't always work. And even when you're playing those games or Mario Party, the amount of times that I've had problems where I'm doing the function and it's not doing it in the game, it's bro, it pisses me the fuck off.
It was one of the earliest controllers before the PlayStation 5 where it had not the haptic triggers, but where it would actually feel like the marble game
the
was.
HD Rumble was pretty...
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely introduced HD Rumble, which is actually a really nice feature. And like I said, for the most part, it's a nice controller. There, like I said, the couple, like, and even like you can split it up and like, play like hey, like I have one Joy-Con, I give you one as well, and like you play like some old games and stuff.
And I got tiny hands, so I like the little tiny controller. It makes me feel big.
Yeah. So
it makes me feel like a big.
Yeah.
I say B. You said S and A, and you said F, which is no F. So I think B.
B's fair.
B's fair.
I would. Can we do C and then move it later if we have to?
All right.
Is that fair? Because like I would literally rank it F.
All right. It's kind of like
F
going
minus.
to your way, but okay, that's
well.
fine.
There's no F.
Yeah, what is this? Burger King can't have your way.
I'll add. You want me to add damn F? I'll add damn F. Here we go.
If you add an F,
Yeah,
I'll let it be a C.
F words, yeah.
F. No, wait, no.
F tier.
F
Tier, baby.
F dash uck.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, we'll call it. Like, I'm like colorblind.
Is there shit brown?
Oh, I'm colorblind.
I am also colorblind.
Oh, I fucked up.
What?
What'd you do?
Whoa, mamma mia.
F new. F new.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no!
I love
really
this.
confusing. Yeah.
This is way better
we
than
go.
food for
All right,
thoughts.
now, yeah, whatever. Well, they had to edit.
good.
They edit on the fly.
Yeah, I made the fucking tier list for them.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, so we doing B then, right? Since we have an F tier, or are we doing C?
Oh, C?
Yeah, I
C's
think
right in the middle.
If we have the F,
yeah.
True.
So
all right.
yeah, I think
Okay, we'll
C
keep
is
it-
fair.
Yep.
All right. That took a while to talk about. Okay, next one.
We Gucci.
We're good. Xbox 360 controller.
The Xbox 360, I feel that they perfected the original Xbox controller, which was massive. It was like half my torso. So I would say I would give it a B or an A because it was still kind of bulky, but it still felt a lot more comfortable than the original controller.
It felt a lot nicer than both the bulky one and the later S.
Yeah.
Is it S or whatever it's called? Like it's like the small one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even though S one was like the best, improvement. This another improvement in, it got better.
Mhm.
So I would rank it as a A.
I agree.
Nice.
I'd rank it like A.
Okay. So what'd you say?
I'd say a B or an A, but I'll go with A. I'm satisfied with it.
Okay. A it
Because
is.
I think I spent a lot of my time playing with the Xbox 360 controller, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even when I had, like,
Halo
a
2.
bunch of other consoles. Yeah.
COD,
Halo 3 and stuff like that.
Black Ops,
Gears of War. Yes. Next one.
Warfare.
The Duke.
The original Xbox big ass controller.
I give it a C.
F.
F. Wow. Heavy.
Even for my hands, it was too fucking big. I'm a big fucking guy, so
Hurts your wrists. And it was it's wired in. It wasn't wireless.
it was weird. They had the fucking like weird ass like fucking the white and black buttons on
and
top.
on
like
top of that,
a
they
top
had
or some shit.
they
God, I
had the
forgot about the white
connector.
Those are
Yeah,
fucking annoying.
you had to connect it too.
Yeah. Wow,
So
I forgot
give
about the white
I give
and
this a
black.
fucking F.
All right.
I would give
A
it
D?
I'd give it a D. Yeah.
You would you say a D as well?
Yeah, I changed
All
my
right.
answer to a D. Let's go with D.
All right, I'll go D. It definitely wasn't as good as the Switch controller.
No,
I did like that
agree.
they had the clear controller that was blue.
Yeah, the one that
What-
you could see the parts.
Yeah, whenever they have a controller like that wins me a little bit. I love
Right.
stuff like that.
Next one, Super Nintendo controller. I'm giving this one an A.
Yeah, I would give it an
That's
A.
my favorite. That's like
It's
a
perfect.
great classic controller. I love it. Super Nintendo's my favorite console, so I have to give it an A.
It was one of the earlier controllers with triggers.
It was basically improvement on the NES controller.
Oh god, yeah.
And all great, the feel, the way how the button
Yeah,
panels
considering
too.
since it
They had-
molded to your hands.
They added like the two
the left and right bumpers.
triggers too. Like
Yeah.
that was probably
Mhm.
Did Sega have? I don't know if Genesis has it before, but like
Nah, Sega didn't really have that. They only had like the
they did. No,
three.
they didn't. You're right.
Yeah.
But it kind of introduced. I think there were other consoles that had it beforehand,
Mhm.
but the left and right triggers were definitely a big
Yeah.
game changer.
Oh god, yeah.
I like the SNES controller. I mean, for all the games you had on it, it always felt like it was working fine.
Yeah.
I don't think there was ever a game where I was like, "Fuck, this is not great."
Okay,
So-
I'd even dare to say give it an S for SNES, baby.
honestly, I'll give it an S too.
I would say A, but I will compromise. I'll let you guys do the S.
S it is.
Yeah.
Hee.
Next one, PS4 controller.
Oh god, I would give that an S too because I love the controller. I think it's great. There's a lot of buttons.
That's the thing. Like I think like for every iteration of the Sony, like they also knew how to like improved the control every single generation. Obviously, the first one was like okay. Second one got better with the analog. Well, they had the analog back in the PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 1. Yeah, but they introduced that later on. Yeah,
they improved it every like generation. I think they just made it like just amazing as it is. Honestly, yeah. The only thing like the touchpad is interesting. I don't know if it's like the most useful thing, honestly, in my opinion. So that's probably honestly I feel probably run it on the A for that reason.
I like the touchpad because whenever I'm playing a game and I'm like, oh, I want to find the map, I know if I touch the touchpad, the map is going to come up for like almost every game.
That's fair.
What about Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah, that I don't know what I'm doing in any control. But I would say it's an A because the PS5 controller is an S.
I agreed.
Yeah, that's true.
So you would say
I'd go with an A. Let's do it.
I guess we'll agree with that A.
Do it up.
All right, next one's Sega Saturn.
Never played it.
I did. It's not that much different to the Sega Genesis one, honestly.
Yeah, the Sega Genesis, I swear, also had 6 buttons on it.
They moved the start button, or whatever you want to call it, on the bottom instead of like on the top right or something like that. But like other than that, not that much improvement. I would give it a B just because it's a solid control, but not the best out there. I mean, like it did its job pretty much.
It was weird. It was also one of those things that had like a million different buttons on it.
Although to be fair, did they have more like 3D games? Because like there's no joystick in that game.
Yeah, Sega Saturn had 3D games.
B or C, too. Honestly, I'm gonna change down to B or C.
Just from the looks of it, I would give it like a D.
Okay, D.
I played the Saturn. I was so young, I don't remember. I played way more like Genesis and stuff, so Genesis. I don't remember too much what the controller felt like or how it played. But the fact that like every console I played, like the TV broke from playing the Saturn. Damn. So I would say like C or D.
All right, I guess we do. What would you say?
I said D.
All right, we'll do D because you said D. Honestly, I agree. I said C or D, so
yeah, no, I agree. C or D.
I never really like. I mean, the additional buttons. The 6 just seems like it's so much. The 4, I feel like and those are triggers up top, or are those not triggers like the bumpers
where they have triggers? I don't know if they had triggers.
Where it's got the ridge. I feel like the second buttons at the end could have been done with triggers. I feel like that would have felt more natural.
Let's check this out on the.
If they didn't have the trigger there, if they had the trigger there, then. How many games use the 6 buttons?
Yeah, just you're playing like arcade. Arcade could have like 6 buttons. To be fair,
no,
I just went to do it and I was like,
I don't think so. So yeah, it's whatever.
D for duck you.
Don't try this.
Yeah.
Next one, Genesis. Now here's
I love
the
the Genesis.
I also know the Genesis controller.
Likewise.
Now we're talking about the 3 one, which is still a good controller. I still rank it as a C. If it had the 6 buttons, that would be a B because that was a perfect control for fighting games.
I feel that Mortal Kombat I played on Genesis.
Well, like Mortal Kombat was like just fighting games in general, like really fun to play. Like with the six buttons, like you see the Sega Saturn right there. So.
I'd give it a C.
Okay,
I'd give it a B, but I think that's because like
nostalgia.
Yeah, so many games
it for so long.
I did play with it, like, and I remember once again, same with like the only thing actually I do remember now that I'm thinking about it is the D-pad getting stuck. Like sometimes that would happen because the way it was like an indented D-pad that you like press the buttons around. I'll do C. I'm fine with C.
C? Okay, C it is. Next one, Wii U controller.
That's a console.
That's the console.
I'm sorry, the gamepad. The gamepad. Yes.
I feel like just because of how bulky it is, because I feel like the Switch perfected it. It's a lot thinner. You could, it feels lighter when you're holding it and everything. I would give it a C or a B because it was innovative, where it did have the touch screen similar to the Switch and everything.
I gave it a B just because, like, for me personally, it. Like, even the Xbox, the old one, it was, like, bulky. This one actually felt really good in your hands when you played games, like, certain game stuff. It was like a bigger size, but, like, it's still, like, it felt right just the way how, like, it was shaped and stuff.
It's a lappy.
And you can, like, and it actually worked great. Like, I played, like, Zelda Wind Waker on it. It was easy to play on that, like, thing. Like, honestly, I thought it was great.
And the map would go right on the screen.
I say B. Like, for some people, like, wasn't a big fan. That's why I'll go with B, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, the Wii U.
Alex?
Yeah, I'm okay with a B. I didn't really like that console. and I didn't really play it too much.
Mhm.
But I did like that they added the functionality of being able to like play games without necessarily being directly in.
And also, it was great because you could play like if you want to like play games on your gamepad instead of looking at it. It was like a kind of introduction before they had Switch. So
big time.
And I like their variety of their arcade games on it. So I gotta agree with.
Ironically, we rated.
Beast cool.
All good. Yeah.
Ironically, we had the Wii U over Switch, even though this was a failed console. But next one, the original. Okay, Sony. The DualShock 1 for the first DualShock for the PlayStation. Improvement on the original PlayStation controller. I'll give this an A personally.
I agree. I mean, I never really used the joysticks. I was more of like the D-pad guy for the PlayStation because even with the PlayStation stuff, it still utilized a lot of tank controls. Except for like Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot, I don't know. I analogs. I didn't use analogs for Crash Bandicoot.
Really?
I didn't like using the analogs for some reason, but I think
Tomb
it was
Raider?
it was great though using Twisted Metal and stuff for it. I think that was the perfect one to use it for. That's why I give it an A because like they added DualShock feature, like all that stuff. It was definitely like better than the classic one. So in my opinion, we'll give it an A. Alex,
I agree.
What would you give it?
I think A is fair. I like the controller. I was gonna say like B, but I think A is okay because
Switch Pro controller. It's the Switch Pro controller. S.
I agree. Doesn't have the drift.
fair.
Well, that and also it just feels it's like a nice comfortable control you feel in your hands. The AC remote is still in that one as well.
Oh yeah.
You use it to point if you want to play Super. You can still like use it to point and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, it's sick.
I think overall it was a good controller. It does its job and good to play with.
Yeah, when you think of like controllers, you think of like those kind of controllers, like the ones that like the Switch Pro, because it's just like that classic controller look, and it still has really good functionality, and it doesn't break all the fucking time.
So you'll go with S?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, yes, it is.
Oh, Nintendo.
All right.
The PlayStation Boomerang.
Yeah. I still like the controller even without the analog stick.
Definitely not the. It was definitely worse than, but not that worse. So I'll give it a B just because it's like. It's
I think a
definitely
B is
lower
fair.
because it doesn't have the DualShock shit in it,
Yeah.
so it doesn't have the analog sticks and stuff. So
I like the introduction of the way you hold the controller,
Mhm.
because like that way of holding the controller is like far superior than like holding it like the fucking every other generation prior. So holding it, I like it, but without the analog sticks and the control, I mean, it works for the system, but when you have the ability to use the analog, it's significantly better.
So ranking
Yeah, no, I agree with you guys.
B. Okay.
Yeah.
B. A B.
B for
go,
Boomerang.
Go in there.
Yeah, no, it's the Boomerang.
What's this one? This one's PS2, I'm guessing, right?
That's PS3.
Oh,
That
where
It's PS3 is this one over here.
the wireless?
Oh,
right?
where?
Yeah. Oh, this is PS2. Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
Um,
Yeah, they
that
look
looks
very
like
similar.
that
it's
looks
gonna
like a
be-
PS3.
I would say this is an A. Just because, like I said, it's similar.
Yeah, you're right. It looks
It's similar to the DualShock. It's the DualShock on the PS1, so it's similar in its own ways and stuff. It doesn't really change that much. So yeah, A. Can't really say much about it.
Very
Sounds good.
similar.
Yeah, sounds good.
Wait, what happened?
The vibrations.
What happened to my mouse?
It's over here. Just move it.
Squeak,
Right.
squeak.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
No worries.
There you go.
That's fair.
GameCube S.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I remember.
I love the controls so much. It was a
Bro, no,
improvement
that
on the
C-stick
N64.
never fucking... That C-stick always broke.
Shit.
You can't
on
look
you.
at me.
Wow.
I had
can't-
one that broke.
Sorry.
Man.
You can't... No, bro. Those controllers... I bought like 6 fucking GameCube controllers.
I never had an issue with the C-stick controls. They were all like, I never had an issue with the controls. The way how it felt and stuff like that, when you played certain games, it was perfect. But, okay, so I would give it, okay, so my personal rating is an S.
I would agree. I would deduct a point just because of the broken C-sticks on A.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do the same. That's fine.
A?
And my initial reaction when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what is this fucking shit? Why are the buttons up here?
Yeah, but then when you play, you're like, oh, this is actually pleasant.
When we were playing Super Mario Sunshine, I was like, I need the fucking GameCube controller.
Yeah.
Because
It worked.
And Smash was amazing with that
Smash
controller.
was the perfect Smash Bros. Control, too. Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
No, it was a good time with that controller, but
Oh, God, yeah.
broke.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
All right, so NES controller.
Eh,
Simple controller.
Yeah.
I loved it, obviously.
I
Great
give it an
controller.
A.
I'll give it... I don't know.
Just because of the blocky feel.
I'm between A and a B.
I say B just because it's
For a block.
Yeah, B for black.
It was good. It was definitely good at its time, and like it's still aged. I mean, it's still like it played well with all the games, so no issues and stuff.
Yeah.
It was good quality and stuff like that too. Not as good as the SNES controller. That's like the old.
Yeah,
but
the best
one.
When you go back to pick up a game, right? If you're playing a game from the NES era, are you going to pick up this controller? Or are you going to pick up another one?
Wait.
They do have the wireless ones now.
They do. And honestly, it's not that. It's still, I still like using it. So.
Yeah, but what would your preference be? So if you're playing an NES game, what controller would you pick?
I would probably use the original.
I'll use NES, honestly.
Yeah.
Really? You'd use NES?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
controller.
used SNES for the NES controls on the Switch online stuff.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't feel as right, though. Just because you have the extra controls, what do you use it for?
2 buttons, D-pads. That's it. That's all you need for all the NES games.
Honestly,
Unless it's something where it's like Indiana Jones, where the other buttons are multifunctional. That's where the other buttons would come in handy.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Do you remember having to hold a button and press like up to select a weapon or whatever?
Yes.
Cycle through for certain games.
Yes.
Now that's where it'd be a pain in the ass. That's where additional buttons would come in handy.
Totally. So yeah, like I said, I'll give this a B, honestly. So
block.
B for block.
Oh yeah.
Alex?
That power block.
Okay. That's
B?
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
N64 controller. I'm gonna say is the thing. It was definitely iconic.
Yeah.
Because you remember like the N64 controller, how different it was.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the best controller.
Oh God, no! And especially when they included like 2 analog. Like, remember playing GoldenEye and having to use the C buttons to aim like other
that was
areas?
fucking dog shit.
Yeah, that was
dog shit with that.
impossible.
So I would give this honestly a C, just because how it wasn't. It's good in some games. Like Super Mario 64 did a great job using it.
Yeah.
Certain first party titles did, but other like parties had tried to use it.
Any game where you had a camera, it was dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so C. Or what would you say?
I'm good for C with camera.
Yeah, C for shitty camera.
Okay. C it is. Dreamcast controller.
Dreamcast A or an S because of the revolutionary memory card.
I really liked the Dreamcast controller too. The memory card, you couldn't hold too many games on it.
No.
So that kind of sucked, but I really did like the controller and the fact that you could play mini games on that shit too.
Yeah, oh my God. That was like your own portable.
Like the memory card.
Yeah, the memory card in the controller.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Some stuff you would be able to carry with you and transfer it into the game from using the memory card as like when you're playing it out and about. It was sick.
Yeah, honestly, I would give it this like. Personally, I would say an A.
Yeah, I'm A too. I don't think it's perfect controller. I wouldn't say it's S, but A is okay.
Because I remember playing Unreal Tournament and not having a second analog stick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it worked back in the day, but
totally.
You know, that goes for any of these controllers. In the time while you're using them, you learn how to work around it. But when you go back to play, it's like, oof!
Yeah, because once you introduce like new controllers that are like perfect and then they work very well, you look back at this shit. It's like, why is this not the case?
Yeah.
Right.
Switch, bro, fucking Wii, the Nintendo Wii, I think, personally, I would say that's S.
I agree.
Controller?
For the Wii controller.
Yeah.
This is a weird one for me.
Yeah.
I love the Wii controller. It's definitely iconic as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I still love it, and like it works well with the games that comes on and stuff.
Yeah.
But not all games work with it.
Mm.
Like, if you want to play... Like, honestly, it really depends, but honestly, for the most part, it does work. I think it does a good job. And it's kind of cool. It was introduced. I have the speaker on the thing too, which is pretty like I was like, holy shit! You can hear games. You can slash your sword. Like you hear like a fucking sword swoosh or whatever. It's kind of cool. I give this one an A because I don't think it's great controller, but it wasn't perfect on certain games.
That's fair. I would say the reason I'm saying S is because the motion controls was introduced with this.
It was amazing. Yeah.
And
the motion plot was Wii Motion Plus, where we plot.
Yeah, whatever it is. But in terms of like normal consumers, not everybody had like fuck this controller.
And this was like the first time that I could really remember, besides like having the dance pad, where they had an attachment that you could use to exercise and everything.
Yeah.
You know, with the Wii Fit board.
The nunchucks are pretty cool too. Like it definitely worked in some game. Like it was great. Like I think
I will say I hated when certain games were too gimmicky with it, and you couldn't play it with like a normal controller either. Because I prefer a normal controller, yeah. But for this time when this console came out, everybody
wanted a Wii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fucking put the condom on that controller and I swung that shit around like I was actually playing tennis.
So the condoms they had, I remember they introduced that afterwards later on.
Yeah,
they didn't have that in the beginning. They think started.
No,
people
with the Wii condom.
It took them at least like 2 years, and then
it wasn't 2 years. It
was
like
year.
6 months later.
And then on top, I'm just saying that because it took forever to get the console alone because they were always sold out.
I bet somebody's gonna rank this an F because it flew through their TV.
Yeah, probably.
But that's why the strap was there, baby.
Yeah.
Well, their opinions. Like I said, people get mad. I was like, a fucking Wii controller really? It's a fucking like C or something like that.
Yeah.
I can imagine some Genesis people getting angry.
I'm gonna say A.
Yeah,
it's okay.
A
sounds
good. I think it's fair.
Yeah.
A for A. Why'd that fly out the window?
Yeah. Oh shit. There's O tier.
Honestly, PS3 controller. That's an S.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
It's the same. It's similar, but this one's wireless. So
I never played PlayStation 3, but due to the wireless, I agree.
So whenever I went back to play, and this might just be a personal issue again too, every time I went back, like they didn't hold the charge anymore.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Damn.
So that's why I have, like, if you look in my like controller bin, I have like 5 new like wired PS3 controllers. Do I like it? Yeah. Is it perfect? I always had like a minute issue, but overall I like the controller. It kind of feels like slick and skinny in your hand too sometimes, but I liked it. Honestly, I'd probably give it a B, but that's just me being weird.
And you said what?
I'll go in between. I'll say an A. I never really played it, but it looks very similar to the other PlayStation controllers.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, A that works.
That A column's fucking
PlayStation's going steady, bro.
Yeah,
it is actually. Yeah, but it's consistent and honestly, it's not bad. Never a bad thing. PS5 control will be an S.
I agree. Yeah, PS5 would be S.
Damn. It's annoying. Yeah. All right. Next one is the original Xbox, but the smaller version. Which is definitely better.
Oh God, yeah.
I give this one a B because
I agree.
It was definitely an improvement, but not perfect.
B for its significantly better thing to it being smaller.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna change this one to F.
Whoa! Oh shit! Our first F.
Now put that shit in. Yeah, all right.
F. Jesus,
throw that shit in B. Then.
That's here. Oh, shit in B. Okay.
B for it was better since it's smaller.
Last but not least, we have the original. We have the Xbox One, Xbox One series, whatever you want to fucking call it. The new ones. The Xbox controller for the newer systems.
I give it an A.
Xbox One. Like I said, it's good. I like it. Not as good as the PlayStation controls in my opinion. But almost there. I don't know. So I'd probably give this maybe between A and B for this one.
I personally think that for the console, it's fine. So, like, if I'm comparing it directly to the PlayStation one, I think I'd rate the Xbox One lower, like to the PS5, just because PS5 has so many more features.
Right.
But I think when you're playing on an Xbox, that controller would be an S.
So, what would you give this guy's the A?
No, I would say for the Xbox, that
or a B.
Yeah, I'd say to me that's an S. But that's also just for the fact that, like,
unless you want to go in between, if you're using it for the PlayStation,
I was saying
for the PlayStation. What am I saying?
I was saying
if you're using it for an Xbox, I originally said an A.
Yeah.
Just because it was an improvement, it's not wired in comparison to the other controller. It's probably about the same size as a small Xbox controller, maybe slightly larger, but not where it's like uncomfortably large like the original OG Xbox controller.
Yeah, I think my thought process is that, like, I would rather pick up that controller than, like, a lot of the controllers in A, like the GameCube, the Dreamcast, the Wii, the PS2, and the Xbox 360. That's why I'm like, that'd be an S. But also, like, if the PlayStation controller was there, I'd like move all of them down one.
Yeah,
because I think it's better than all these controllers.
Yeah, I find the PlayStation controller to be very comfortable.
It just does so much too.
It's the same thing with the PS5 on here, because I would rank that as an S.
Yeah. Or maybe it'd be double S.
Oh God, double S tier.
That's actually that's our first list though. We gotta finish.
Yeah.
So
All right.
And we gotta go to an ad break.
We did
immediately.
Oh shit!
yeah, we're
Really?
going to ad break, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You heard the man himself. So we're gonna go to ad break. So see when we get back.
Bye.
There you go.
Guys, we've been talking about controllers for a long time, and that's really making me want to play some Fortnite.
What?
What Fortnite? Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to buy some stuff for Fortnite, so I might buy some like new skins on there.
Oh, you're gonna buy some skins?
Yeah, I was planning on doing that.
And you better believe I'm
Why?
going to
What's
use
up?
the code SPACEZAMBONIE
Yeah, I was
for
about
that
to say,
Fortnite
yeah, you should use
skins.
code SPACEZAMBONIE if you're gonna play.
Oh shit, that's a good point. I should probably do that, honestly, to help everyone out. Help the space family out too.
That way, it's not only helping myself out by buying myself some new skins and everything and new characters, but it's also helping us out so we can make more entertaining content for you.
Yeah, and do you guys listen to like what music or games or what do you guys like? What do you usually listen to when you're playing a game? Just the audio or what?
I listen to a little bit of everything.
Listen to the
Sometimes
sounds.
some video games, or I'm chatting with people, or I'm listening to a podcast.
You know, I started doing Audible.
Audible?
Yeah, so Audible has like podcasts and it has like
yeah.
Audible books. Audible, the books are talked to you. I couldn't have said that in a more awkward way.
Whatever.
They have audio books and a lot of audio entertainment that like kind of helps when I'm playing a more relaxing, not competitive game, or like playing GTA. Having a little book read to you is kind of good.
Calming. Keeps you chill. Or you could also have the news if you want to get more stressed out playing a video game. Just have it read the news to you.
You want to be strapped back down to
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to audibletrial.com/SpaceZamboni, you'll actually get a chance to get a 14-day free trial that gives you a free piece of audio entertainment that you can keep. So, yeah, check that out for sure.
Cool deal. God
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
I'm down.
I'm going to listen to a book. Anyway, with that done, back to the podcast?
I guess so. I guess it's time.
Each time.
Hope you enjoyed the ad break.
Yeah.
Bye. Welcome back, everyone. To hope you enjoyed the ad break.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the ad break?
Oh, gotcha. As
How are you,
always.
Al? Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
that's right.
You thought it was alright? Honestly,
All right.
yeah. I mean, that one guy did a shitty job. That guy Mark.
That's me.
I would say that
Oh,
ad break
shit.
was like a B, C tier. I've seen better.
Wow, you're being really generous today. Damn.
Oh my god.
Well, I've seen S tier ads. I would say that ad break was like a B or a C.
All right, so our next tier list.
Oh yeah.
Now that we're talking about consoles, I guess
Oof.
handheld as well, but it's not every console in handheld. It's like
They got a lot in there.
Oh god,
Oh,
yeah.
God damn. Oh, never
Some,
mind.
it's not that
We'll
much.
think it was more.
only a
Yeah,
few of them.
in comparison to like the Mario games, I never seen so many games.
Well,
to rate.
That we'd have to fucking speed run if
Yeah,
we did
That one's
dude.
been
That would be
that one's been another time.
That would have to be a food for thought speed run. That one goes there.
Shots fired.
Agreed. Fucking
Um,
go.
1011.
So for now, I don't think we have time for the other ones, but at least these last one we'll talk about the consoles. And
Oh
like,
god, yeah.
Well, I guess we'll rank it how we think.
Oh
it is,
yeah.
honestly.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. Very excited.
Yeah, it's very itchy much.
I don't know why we start with 3DS. Let's talk about 3DS.
3DS is awesome. It made so many improvements from the DS. You can still, well, not a ton, I guess. I mean, it turns the games into 3D, which a lot of people, I think, it destroys their eyes, so
Makes
they
them
have the
cross-eyed.
2DS.
Well, no, but honestly, I thought it was a pretty cool feature. It
Yeah,
was like
big time.
it was glassless 3D. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
How they did that. How it worked out.
Oh
like,
my god.
use
yeah.
technology for that stuff.
Mhm.
But like you can also like turn it off too, so if it doesn't
Yeah.
bother you too much. And they had some good.
I usually had it
Mhm.
off.
I did too, honestly. Later on.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a cool little gimmick.
It was awesome. I love
Yeah.
trying to turn it on and then being like, oh god, my eyes.
One day I want to get the 3DS. I have the 2DS, but I'm in no rush. I'll wait for it to be really cheap.
I'll let you play mine and destroy your eyes.
That's all right. I did enough
But
of that
yes,
with the Virtual Boy.
But honestly, I think it improved everything on the DS, including like performance wise and like just how like you play like just like there was a lot of games on it too. Like
Oh, God,
especially for
yeah.
3DS. So
Oh man, The Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
Yeah, what was the one?
Ocarina of Time, Majora's
Thank
Mask.
Oh yeah, they did have those
A
ones.
Link Between
That's
Worlds.
the one that I was
That
looking
was a really
for.
great game too.
Yeah.
With the world's tiniest right analog stick, but so good.
But they actually have like a
Yeah, the
separate
analog
accessory for
stick
it,
is
too, like,
awesome.
where it's like a circle pad. That's what it was. So like because they had the new 2DS later or 3DS.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The new
2DS.
one. They had like DS had so many fucking iterations. It was fucking insane. Like DS, DS
extra large,
DS Lite, fucking DS, like 3DS, 3DS, like new
Magnum 3DS,
XL, like fucking 2DS, like XXX or some shit, whatever.
For her pleasure, 3DS.
Warm sensations.
Like 2DS, Electric Boogaloo or some shit like that. Like fucking hell. All these fucking different iterations. That's like a Nintendo thing, though, because they have all these crazy handheld shit.
They wear it out until you're like, I can't afford it anymore.
And the whole time they're blinding you.
Yeah.
The collector means
like, you're going to buy it. Though. Fuck you.
Oh, no, they were right.
3DS in general, and I'm going to include new 3DS and like whatever, because of 2DS as well.
Yeah, 2DS is lumped in.
This is a solid console. I would give this an S.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's awesome for a portable. It's really revolutionary having a 3D in there. Plus, like you said, having the analog stick is sick.
Of course.
This game got me back into Pokemon and a lot of other games that I hadn't played for a long time. I'd personally give it an A because there is not a day where I re-pick up the 3DS.
Wow, damn.
But I still think it was really good. So I would say
yes. You say yes too?
Yeah.
I'll give it an S. That was around the time where I can't play all video games.
Majority rules out. Sorry, S.
That's fine. That's fine. I just disagree, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We're allowed.
Atari 2600.
We're allowed. You're wrong, but it's okay.
I've maybe played like 5% of most of the games I've owned. Usually I do the intro, but I love what I've played, even though it's like 30 minutes of each game.
So next console, the Atari 2600 and a 5200.
I love the shit out of those. I would give it an A or an S. It's just nostalgia. I just love it. Yeah, I love I love Centipede, Pac-Man. Pac-Man started on there. I liked even.
You guys have to also consider, like, although the console's on here, we're gonna have to compare it to the other ones, right? Or are we rating them solo?
That's what I'm ranking a D.
Wow! Like, if we're comparing to other consoles, like, you could play all the Atari games, like. You could go to Walmart. And
that's true. You could get like an not that.
Yeah,
you could an emulator on the consoles, and it will be awesome.
It was at the time, though, but like, I'm gonna say D.
Wow. Yeah. Damn. Oh no, I just love the games for it.
D for damn.
I'll say C because it was good, but like also not the worst. But
I'll give it a B.
I'll probably move it down later.
I'll move it down to a B so that way you can get the C.
Wait, so I say D. You said what?
I say an A or an S for nostalgia reasons, but I'll give it a B.
I said C.
C it is. Keep it fair.
It's got to start somewhere. I mean, ColecoVision was one of the earliest consoles, but damn.
It's got to start somewhere, but like, honestly.
Pong?
It has some good games, but like I said, if you want to play it now, it ages horribly. And people buy this stuff.
Doesn't have online.
The problem is,
if I want a multiverse in Pong, I mean, I got to download it for Xbox.
Now connecting to your printer.
All right, so I'm gonna give you. So if you compare us with the Nintendo, people have nostalgia for Nintendo too. They want to go to the game store. They want to go to like a place where you buy old consoles and stuff. They buy Nintendo. They usually most of the time they probably keep it in like whatever. Atari's people fucking bring it back from what I heard and like
man.
But people don't understand like how it aged that well and stuff.
Atari was one of the earliest consoles that ever had porn games on it.
Wow.
It had the porn games that would come in. That would it would go into like a leather case and everything. Yeah. Like Custard's Run.
Is it Sega Saturn on this list?
No, it's not.
Okay, good. Because I would rank that F.
It is actually. Right.
Can you rank that F for me really quick?
Already? Okay. Which one's that one?
It broke 3 of my TVs. Was announced unexpectedly, and fucking Sega shit the bed with it. So
they did.
Yeah,
but it had Dreams though.
Yeah, and then that was ported to other consoles, so fuck, it doesn't matter.
All right, you're right.
I never had Saturn because I always heard it wasn't really that great.
You heard it here first, Alex.
Yeah, sorry.
And there wasn't that many games for it anyways. It didn't have a long run.
No.
So, I mean, I'm knowledgeable of it. But
they told the fucking gaming industry, they're like, hey, the console's now in stores.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
They did,
yeah, during the day that was being, like, revealed.
Yeah, like, by the way,
it's out. Like, what the shit? Like, for, like, how much?
What the hell are we doing here?
How much was it? $6.99? It was expensive, too.
It was expensive. Yeah.
It was one of the earliest disc consoles.
Launch price.
Besides the what was it? The Panavision with the Laserdisc games?
Sorry. I was thinking the PS3, $400.
Oh,
Still expensive back then, though.
I want Laserdisc to make a comeback.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry for breaking the momentum on that. I just really needed to fucking destroy
That's all right. That way we speed run that bastard right into the F section.
In your face, fools of thoughts.
Yeah.
Ooh. Pew pew. Shots.
Okay. So this was on the Sega. The Sega.
Oh my god.
Dreamcast?
I love Dreamcast. I would give it an S because Power Stone. It has. I mean, besides it being ported to the PlayStation, Vita portable,
PSP, yeah, and then you were able to.
I give it an A.
Really?
I give it an A. Like I said, personally, I give it an A. Like, I had no nostalgia attached to it, but I do like the console. Had some really good games. Like, honestly, had the best 3D Sonic games.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure,
Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah,
Sonic
Power
Shuffle.
Stone. Yeah, Sonic. Wait,
that wacky shit that they released, bro.
What about you, Alex? What did you say?
Then they had Code Veronica on it.
So the Dreamcast was a funny situation because even without, you know how like the PlayStations, people would hack it and like put a little thing on the back and turn it on and you could play whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Dreamcast had a thing where they didn't even need that.
No, you just burn it.
Any CD and play any fucking game.
Yeah.
Might have helped it fucking
I never knew anybody that did that, but if I
knew a shit ton of people that did that. I'm not gonna. No. I know. But I would
never pirate games.
Yeah. Never fucking do that. I would rank it an A.
A? Okay.
Yeah. I know.
I give it an A or an S.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
Ready to Rumble boxing? Come on.
Wacky Racers, bro.
Tony Hawk with all the soundtrack music? Come on.
Wasn't Cell Damage also on there?
Probably. I don't know.
I believe so. Crazy Taxi and stuff like that.
Yeah, Crazy.
A lot of good games.
Crazy Taxi was ridiculous. I didn't realize that it didn't have a story mode.
It did kill Sega, so
yeah, it fucking put them in the grave.
Then they had the Marvel vs. Capcom games on there, which were incredible.
Good.
Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2.
If they released this after, if they didn't release this, instead of Saturn, you know.
I actually, you know what? I do agree with an A because I've had 2 Dreamcasts bust on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Unbreakable. I still have a dead one in my house.
Oh, I have one upstairs. It's not. Maybe it's dead now. I don't know.
They fucking die. I love your memory card though.
Yeah,
games.
Fucking memory cards and S.
All right. Next one, DS. I give this one personally an A.
I agree.
Like the whole DS line, like I said, it was another great handheld console. Like obviously Nintendo hit it out of the park with this one as well.
Mm-hmm. I like being able to do picture messages with friends and everything, and go over Wi-Fi
Pico
and
chat.
Yeah, Pico chat.
Like that was a lot of fun.
Chat.
It had like the wireless shit too, so if you want to play wireless games, like instead of connecting with each other, like,
it was awesome.
Or like you play Mario Kart DS, like
yeah.
Like,
I remember doing a ton of that.
Like I could have the game, you didn't have to have it in order to play it. Though.
Oh wait, I didn't know that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I remember having the games and playing them with people. I never knew that some games did that.
Certain games, yeah.
For example,
damn.
Okay, so for Mario Kart DS, so like if one person had it and other people didn't have it, they can only pick like Shy Guy. I think just Shy Guy, I believe. But like still, you can still play the game, the full game with them. So.
That's like what PlayStation did later on with their share play.
Yes, they did.
So I would rank this console B or C because almost all of it you could play on the 3DS, yeah?
Yeah,
no, true, but yeah, I guess that's where
and also like the 3DS is just straight up the better console between the two.
It is. It's definitely like an improvement. Yes, totally.
Oh, huge improvement.
But the reason I'm not ranking it lower is because you could play all the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and other games.
God, that was awesome.
They didn't have it though
on the DS.
Yeah, DS and 3DS didn't have it. So.
No, yeah, that's why I'm saying B and not.
I'm keeping
like,
I'm keeping an A just for that reason too.
I give it an A.
Okay, that's fine.
And it is. Now Game Boy Advance.
I love Game Boy Advance, but since you did bring up the point that the SP was way better than the regular Advance, but I also did like that I had the ice blue where it's see-through Game Boy.
My brother had the SpongeBob one.
Whoa, damn!
Cool. I personally like this console. It was like nice, compact.
Yeah, I loved it.
At least the SP, like the Game Boy Micro, they had that as well, and the Game Boy Advance itself. Which is like not the better ones, but it was still like, nice.
Awesome.
It had a lot of good games on it. I'll give this one a B, just because if we're gonna rank it compared to other ones, I'm gonna give it a B personally.
I agree with B, since there are better consoles out there.
I would say Game Boy Advance, right?
Yeah.
I would say C or D because I usually played the games in my GameCube.
Wow.
I would put that fucking shit in my GameCube or my DS, and I'd play that, and I barely ever fucking touched the Game Boy Advance anymore.
Damn, I never had the...
I'm not saying the games are fucking bad. I'm saying I love the games on the console, but I played on other fucking consoles.
I never had the port for the GameCube. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
They had the Game Boy. It was like, what was it called? Game Boy
Player.
Wow.
Game Boy Advance Player. What the hell?
Something I forgot what it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome.
You still have that?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah,
that's worth a lot of money right now.
Oh, is it?
Damn.
Really? Yeah, I fucking love that.
A good amount of money, at least. Yeah, but it's nice.
And also, like, you could once again, like, these are a lot of games, like,
and then you don't have to worry about charging your Game Boy or running out of juice when you got it just for your GameCube.
Well, when I had the Game Boy Advance, it didn't have the charger. You needed AA batteries, and once again, that shit, I'm putting it down just because.
I remember having a clean. I did a full clean out of my Game Boy Advance because batteries exploded in the thing. Yeah, I forgot about it.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Like the DS and the 3DS, like you could play all the Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games in that console. So like.
Yeah.
No offense, but fuck you, Game Boy Advance.
Oh, well, now that I cleaned my thing out, it's like brand new.
I also had to fucking clean battery acid out of my Game Boy
Advance. I did the full breakdown, put it back together.
I had to make sure everything was like off out of my what I'm not using. Because I had that issue with the Game Boy printer and shit. So.
Damn.
Also, fucking Game Boy Advance, you needed to point it toward the fucking street lights and shit if you're playing at night.
Mine, oh shit! You know what? I swore it had a backlight.
Game Boy had a backlight though, so that was
the
good.
SP you did have the extra
Game
backlight.
Boy SP and Game Boy Micro had that.
I had the regular Advance. I didn't have no backlight, so I have to fucking that sucked.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, the one that I had didn't have a backlight that I could think of.
Game Boy SP had it. Well,
the Game Boy SP did have it, and you could adjust the amount of light that's pumping into the screen.
Fine, I'll just keep it in mind for the other ones.
Another one.
Yeah.
All right,
let's get to it, bro.
I fucking love the giant brick Game Boy. I don't know, just something about it. Being the first handheld, like one of the earliest iterations of a handheld console.
Battery life was so awesome. I've seen that too.
Yeah,
like you could play that game play it for hours and like not die at all. Like
the fucking toxic green color though, putrid, but I still love it.
Yeah, ugly color.
Yeah,
ugly games. Yeah, couldn't fucking see if you played it anyway.
But then later,
games on it.
Later on, when the Game Boy Color, all right. So I would rate it lower than whatever we're gonna rate Game Boy Color. I still fucking love the brick, and the thing's huge. Tetris, come on.
Honestly, I'm gonna get Game Boy C.
What's up?
Game Boy C.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll give it a C.
How about this, bro? If we could do the Game Boy Color, like Game Boy Color be C, like Game Boy be D.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry. Once again, if you have the fucking console, you're not playing the regular Game Boy games on the Game Boy.
Game Boy Color was sick because you could even swap out the colors for it and everything for the original Game Boy games.
Yeah.
I
fair enough.
And I had the exact Game Boy Color. I think that one also had batteries exploding it. I had to break it apart and clean it out. Fucking batteries, dude.
Great console. I need to clean acid out of it.
Whatever. It's just part of the joy of having a console that you can carry around.
People are going to hate us after this.
Sorry for the controversial opinions, dude.
People are going to hate us. They're like, D, are you fucking kidding me?
Bro, no, if someone fucking argues that that's like S or some dog shit,
no,
I would be like, fuck you, you're dumb, bro. If you weren't playing that on your Game Boy Advance, fuck you.
I'd get Game Boy Color like an A or an S, Pokemon and everything.
Really?
Yeah, just because of
you
nostalgia.
You didn't play it on your Advanced?
Of course I played it on my Advance.
So that's why it moves down.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Game Boy Color, I would bump it all the way up. I fucking love that game.
Yeah, no, if the other consoles didn't exist and that was the way to play it, then I would rank it higher.
Because then even on like the Game Boy games, you could still throw it in your SP Game Boy Advance and still play it.
Next console. Game Boy, I'm sorry, not Game Boy, GameCube.
Yeah.
A or S?
S.
Ooh, yeah. But I would... The controller's dying.
Wind Waker.
Yeah.
With the... There is Wind Waker.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
You know what? When Wind Waker came up originally, I wasn't crazy about it. When Sunshine first came out, I wasn't crazy about it. Because
Luigi's
N64...
Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion, all right, I fucking love.
That's a great game.
You got me. But like Sunshine, it took me a while to appreciate it. Yeah. Same thing with Wind Waker. Like,
sounds like you, Prom.
Because originally,
I'm kidding.
When I played Wind Waker, I was like, oh man, I'm at this island, I'm already fighting Ganondorf? What the fuck? And then it turns out there was a lot more of the game.
I don't think controls this, but great controllers. The games are always there was a lot of great games on it.
They did have a lot of
Like
great
they
games.
have like all like Metroid Prime 2. I forgot about those fucking games.
Yeah, Metroid Prime,
games too.
Oh man,
The
Metroid
game
Prime is sick.
selections was amazing.
Yeah,
for
they
this
did have
console,
an
and
amazing
I think that's why I
selection.
guess an S because like
Plus,
it sucks. It wasn't like too
Smash Bros.
Yeah,
and Pikmin.
yeah.
like Pikmin as well. Shit, it's
A lot of the games that they're making now are.
Oh man, I never had Animal Crossing up until
like one of the first.
recent.
Was it the first one? I don't know. But regardless, I give this an S to me.
Yeah,
I'm
I
okay.
agree.
Yeah,
They did have a lot of great
Cool.
games.
Yeah, I love.
And I love Wind Waker and fucking Mario Sunshine now. When
Yeah,
I was a
and
kid,
we're-
I was fucking dumb.
We're rating it separate from the controllers, so that's why I'm like, okay. All good. Yeah, no, I like that. Sounds good to me.
Genesis. I give this one an A personally.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect.
Great console.
Comic Zone, that game was fucking hard.
Comic Zone,
Zone,
bro,
Sonic.
games.
Yeah.
What was that?
Mortal
fucking game?
Kombat.
What was the guy?
All
with
the fucking-
what,
dude.
What was the guy? Balls. That was a good game too.
Yeah, and a lot of those games weren't re-released. You know, there's a lot of games that
Yeah.
you can only play on the Sega still, or unless you have like an emulator or something, which you shouldn't do. But yeah, no, fuck, the Sega's an A. Hell yeah.
Okay, it is.
Sweet, thank you guys. I thought I was gonna have to fight you guys on that.
N64. I give this one a B personally.
Really? Wow. Even with Ocarina, Majora's Mask, GoldenEye.
Well, if you play GoldenEye now,
I mean, GoldenEye, they've modernized.
If you play GoldenEye on the N64, you're not gonna have a good time with it.
No, I know. I remember playing GoldenEye. Remember that night that we had an old school gaming night?
We did.
And we were like, oh man, this is so fucking hard.
It was
Perfect Dark. I love Perfect Dark.
Well, it's the same controls as the GoldenEye game.
I know, but Perfect Dark was sick.
Okay. It had great games like Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie were my top, like my favorite.
and 2, Banjo-Kazooie 2.
Games, my favorite 3D platforming games. They had. I'm trying to think what else. But the
Glover, come on, bro.
Bum to the bum to the bum to the buck, bum to the buck, buck, bumble.
Mario 64 people like
Oh
too.
my god! And the origin of Smash Brothers, come on,
Every console, you're like, but Mark, what about Smash
Brothers?
All right,
Yeah.
so wait, what did I say? I said B.
I agree with B.
B.
Wow, I'd give it at least an A. I love Ocarina of Time, even though it's come out on every other console known to man.
If Nintendo Switch Online didn't exist with all the N64 games, I'd rank it higher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it was good especially as time. But
Oh my god, yeah.
You can play most of it right now somewhere else, or you can play remakes.
Yeah,
and like
that's true.
You know,
Pokemon Snap,
you can play the new one.
Pokemon Stadium.
You can play it on the Nintendo Switch.
But do you have the connectors so you can connect your actual Game Boy games to it?
Bumble, you can't play that
Yeah, you
anywhere
can't
now.
play that anywhere. Good luck.
How the fuck am I gonna play Black Bumble?
Yeah. Nightmare Creatures, come on.
Yeah.
It was definitely a
Clay
classic
Fighters?
console.
Ooh, Mortal
Honestly,
Kombat
I will
4.
say this. Another thing, they had the 4-port controls on the console, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have it was a party console.
Yeah,
And
for
it did its
Smash
job.
Bros.
It was great. Like
Ooh, yeah, and the Mario the Mario
Well, I'm still
Party
gonna be-
games. Woof.
I'm
Yeah.
still gonna be. I love the console, but
Yeah, no, that's true. Especially since they did port over the Mario Party games.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get.
Next one, NES.
S.
I'm
just
gonna
kidding.
go
I don't know.
with
I really
A.
like a lot of the games.
A.
Yeah,
I would say
Ace fair.
SNES is an S, but
Yes, that's the S for me, but I'm gonna say A. Well, we're talking NES.
Oh yeah,
A
that's
for me.
true.
That's okay.
Yeah, A.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of solid games. Definitely, like, you know.
Mother 1, Metroid,
Mhm.
Castlevania games.
Now here's the thing. I know this is going to be a tough sell for you guys. The Vita, right? Do we have regular PSP on here?
Yeah.
Okay, then fuck. I don't care. Never mind.
I never had the Vita, and I never had the PlayStation Portable.
Never had it before either.
You didn't own a Vita?
No, I heard it had good games on it. Though.
Actually,
Like,
you know what?
they
I
had
think my
Persona
brother
3
had
on
one.
it, which is a good game and stuff. So, like,
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like I own it. I own like 2 games on
Was
it.
that the one
So
that
what do you
had
think?
like the weird little disc cartridge games?
no, that was PSP.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the PlayStation
Yeah, this
Portable?
one had like a. They started doing back.
Oh,
Like
so this is the one that was for like PlayStation 4 that was portable?
No, it actually was nothing like a PS4. You could like it introduced like the remote play, or you could like play it on the. But it was not a great console.
All right, I
have
didn't
no
have
rating
any
on
of the
this one.
PlayStation
You have,
handhelds.
wait, you have no rating on this one either?
No, I don't know.
But you
I'm
own
not
this one,
knowledgeable
you-
enough.
Okay, you control it.
So I would say like what do we have? Game Boy Color is a C. Yeah, I'd put it as C then.
Okay.
I put it next to the color.
Even though it's a more advanced like handheld,
It's great, but look, if other people disagree, I didn't really have too many games
was
on
this
it.
the one that
I didn't-
also you could watch movies on? Like
Well,
you
PSP,
could
PSP give you as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
The UMD disc.
I own
UMD
like
the
Bill
UMD
and Ted on the PSP, and I own like a lot of movies on the
Yeah.
PSP. But I not on that on the Vita.
Yeah, well, because
You could
my
download it, but
sister.
that's what-
Yeah, the Vita you could also have like a data plan on.
What?
Yeah.
That's nuts. I remember my brother having one of them. I don't know if
Data
it was a
plan.
Vita or a portable, but I remember like him giving it to my sister, and she bought Step Brothers for one of the whichever one my
Yeah.
brother owned and gave her. I was like, "You're buying that over a video game?"
Yeah, definitely buy the video game.
Yeah, we own that movie on DVD.
Yeah.
All right, now it's on PlayStation original. I'm gonna say PlayStation. I'm gonna say C.
All right, I think a C is fair.
Yes.
Only because I had my PlayStation break on me. So
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go back to the same shit. Like I played my PS1 games on my PS2.
that's what the two after.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
nice.
So
It was definitely
Backwards compatibility.
It was definitely a big thing at the time. Like using CD as CDI used it as well as some other things, but they PlayStation did a good job of how they used it.
Oh
so.
god, yeah.
But it was the most reliable console, so like I said, C for me.
Yep.
So you say C?
I'm in agreement with
C is
C.
cool.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
PlayStation 2, A. Such improvement on the old
I
one.
would say that, yeah, the backwards compatibility.
The
There
games
was
on it,
also the people that could burn games. I don't know anybody like that.
Mm-hmm.
If it could be you, I
Yes,
don't know.
you.
So I agree with A because you couldn't. Not all PS3s could play PS2.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
PS,
the fatter models could. The old,
Yeah.
the one that I had actually can do it.
but the one with like the higher
George Foreman
storage
grill?
and like the other fucking ones, which sucked, bro. The fucking Foreman sucked. I'm sorry.
mine's still
I never
alive.
owned it.
Mine's still have a kicking. Knock on wood.
Always
I
wanted
don't know
it.
how this shit's still alive. I'm surprised.
I have the slimmer one, which I like, but I'm cool with A for PS.
Always wanted the PlayStation 3, but when my family heard that spit out games, they're like, "You're getting an Xbox." I'm like, all right.
So it is. All right, PS3 though. This is weird. I'm gonna say B.
I'm gonna go with A again because PS4 can't do PS3 games, so I can't fucking play a lot of the games I own on.
But then again, most of the games are ported now.
Yeah,
to
the
there, so.
important games.
No, dude, there's so many of them that aren't. Like, I still can't play PlayStation All Stars. I still can't play Twisted Metal.
Who wants to play All Stars though?
Me, you fucking asshole.
Whoa! Shots
Wow.
fired.
Sorry, you have no taste in games. Anyway,
Wow. Shit.
My God.
you hit a
I'm
nerve.
sorry.
Jesus.
Wait, he said, "Who wants to play the game, dude? Fuck him."
I played it. It was okay. It wasn't that great.
No, I love that game.
Yeah, I gotta agree in regards to that. I feel like Multiverse is top tier.
Oh, yeah,
beyond
No,
all
big time. No,
stars.
All right. So I say B.
okay, I'm just gonna leave.
All Stars was fun.
What do you say? What do you say?
The PlayStation 3, I'm not knowledgeable enough to grade. I feel like
Oh,
it's
God.
between you guys.
You say what?
I say A. I say A. There's just so much on it that I literally own so many games that I can't play on other consoles.
I'll give you an A. I'm nice.
Even
nice.
the shitty
I'll
games.
say
like
an A
Iron Man.
because
even the
of
shitty
knowing-
games like All Stars.
Oh my god! I'd
Guys,
say
hope
an A
you enjoyed the podcast. Had a great time. You all can eat an ass.
I'll give it an A just because I know The Last of Us started on there. Yeah.
Yeah, sure did. It had an Uncharted series too.
Oh yeah, plus the Uncharted series.
And I have gripes with the console, bro. Don't get me wrong. Like mine, when I had the Foreman, if we were rating Foreman only, I would literally rate it like D.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, because the fucking console sucked.
Oh, damn.
It overheated every summer. I had a
Holy
giant
crap.
fan attached to it. It was
That's
fucking
nuts.
awful.
I didn't realize that was such a significant problem with the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, and like I said, I had problems with the controllers too. There's just so many games that I do like on there that I play.
No, understandable. Because, I mean, PlayStation always had really good games.
PS4, I'm giving it an A.
Yeah? A or an S?
I would say A or
It's a
S.
solid console. I still play it sometimes. It's great. Like it's had no issues with it. Knock on wood. Yeah.
I still use it regularly in, like, my
We use it
spare
for
room now.
streams. We use it
Yeah.
for stream almost
Yeah.
every time.
So
I
it
fucking
is.
love the PlayStation
Yeah,
4.
if you couldn't play it on the 5, I would give it an S.
Yeah.
PSP.
Okay, so here's my thing, all right?
It's okay. I mean, from what Wait, I'm gonna go.
No,
I'm gonna say my
I
rating
have
first.
to do my proof case, dude. I have to do my case for this console. It's where I jerked off. The PSP is where porn browser
Porn
came
originated.
in. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Porn started on the PSP, dude. Like
Oh
when
my
you're in
God.
your room and you don't have a giant
That's what
fucking
it's called.
TV.
Porn Station Portable.
Yeah, it was for porn. It wasn't for games.
Porn spanking portable.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fun, too.
yeah, no.
Wow.
So I really have no opinion on this one because I really can't rank it.
Yeah, I can't rank it. You
Oh,
can give
yeah.
it an S for spanking it, baby.
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, come on.
Where'd you rate
Where
this?
it's
A
one,
for ass.
one above the Vita.
Okay, so,
So yeah,
B for boobies.
beef for bedtime console.
Bedtime console.
Super Nintendo.
Beating it and
Yes.
leaving.
Yeah, it's the only console I turned down the lights for.
Oh my god.
All right, Super Nintendo S.
Ooh,
S.
all right. Yeah, I agree
S.
about this.
Okay.
S,
My favorite games-
baby.
My favorite game is
Super Mario Brothers plus the Mario
So
RPG.
Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, Chrono Trigger.
Oh my
Donkey
god,
Kong Country
Yoshi's
Series,
Island, yes.
F-Zero. They have all these fucking games.
Yeah, Donkey
like,
Kong
it's
was sick.
amazing. Like, it's just
Oh my god.
overall
Plus
great
Contra,
console.
the later iterations of Contra
Final
were really
Fantasy-
cool.
Final Fantasy
Yeah,
6,
that's true. Final Fantasy 5 and 6.
Contra, like Super Contra.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
was-
Super Contra was sick.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Just like it was overall great. Star Fox is another good game too as well. Like it's just like
Ooh.
Super
Link to
Mario-
the
Super
Past.
Yeah, Link to the Past. How did I forget about that one? That's one of my favorite ones too. That's my favorite Zelda game. Like Super Mario RPG as well. Like there were a lot of great fucking games on this console. It was more,
And plus, you could throw your Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games into it.
this perfected
So-
2D. This perfected 2D.
What about
gaming.
Bart's Nightmare?
Oh yeah, so that's what's an S for that. Being sarcastic. Okay, so next one, Switch. So I'm giving this one a.
I give it an A because there's silly
Yeah.
little controllers break constantly, but if you got the Pro controller, you're better off.
The idea is good. The only thing, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna give this an A just because like it's a great console. You can play this on TV and to go as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah, portable.
The issue I have with this console, and I keep saying this, is that there's not that many new games for it. that come out with it.
Really?
It's all ports. Most of them are fucking ports.
Well, that
I
is
would
true.
I'd give the Switch an
But-
S from
for someone who has a Wii, I guess for me
I
personally,
don't know.
Wii U-
They have all those new Pokemon games that are a
They
lot
do.
more like
No, they
open
have- they
world
have new
and stuff
games.
like
They have new
that.
games,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
a lot of them are a lot of ports. come
I
out
just
that.
haven't had
It's
enough time to
insane.
play the Switch. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Being older sucks.
Yeah, maybe it's because I didn't have the Wii U or I didn't play it, but nah, this console is great. for
Then
me.
on
I
top of that, a
fucking
lot
love
of
it.
the online play you get disconnected a lot of times. It's
I don't really play online on the.
So you guys give this an A then?
I give it an A.
I give it an S from Smash Brothers Breath of the Wild.
Ooh, yeah.
You fucking have
There are a lot of great games. I'm just giving this an A for now, just because like, oh, you know what? I guess I'll change it. No, I'm gonna keep it an A. I think that's gonna be
the new
fair.
Mario Party games, everything. Like there's so many games that I like turn on the Switch for, and even the ports. You have all the catalogs for like the,
yeah, I do agree with the
N64,
S
like-
because they do have the ports of the NES, Super NES,
Nintendo 64.
N64 now, and everything.
You have the new Luigi's Mansion on there. You got like a whole bunch of shit.
You want to be S now?
Yeah, Alex argued the case really well because they do have that whole selection where we're paying for the plan, and I haven't really utilized it as much as I would like.
Jeez,
But they
it's
have
only-
all those amazing parts of the games. And like you said, now they have GoldenEye on there and it's multiplayer.
Mhm. It's funny because now I'm looking at the S ranking. It's all Nintendo consoles.
Shit,
PS5 would be there.
We're
if
fanboys.
we had an option.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
I would rate it. I would
give it an S.
Oh,
Yeah. Bare minimum an A.
I turn it on for everything. I play everything.
That's the main console
Oh, yeah,
in my
I do too,
bedroom.
obviously, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, whatever. Next one, Wii U. I give this one a C.
Ooh.
okay.
Really? All right.
Yeah, it was a great console.
Yeah,
It had
that's
some-
true.
I didn't
Had some
own
great
it. I
games
just
you
played
like
on
said.
Tony's.
You can play them all on the fucking Switch.
Yeah, big time.
there's only
That's
a couple
why I
games-
was going to say.
There's only a couple games you can't play on the Switch, which
Yeah.
is like Nintendo Land, which is a fucking great game.
Yeah, it's a really good game. We used to
So,
play
yeah.
that a lot.
So yeah, that's what I'm giving it a C. So everyone says C.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
in. I'm cool with
Sounds
that.
good.
See?
Wii. I give this one a.
I give it at
A?
least like a B or an A for being so revolutionary and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The controls.
Good job with motion controls and stuff. The games were really good for most
Oh my
part.
god, yeah.
So I give it an A.
I'm in agreement.
I would rate it B.
Wow.
Because the ones above it. That's the only reason why. But I'm honestly would be between B or A.
Yeah.
All right, A it is. I decided.
Okay. So it is written. So let it be done.
Yeah.
Xbox One.
That's the thing. I have an Xbox One, but I don't really play it a lot. If I'm going to like a modern game, I'm either pumping up the PlayStation or whatever, or occasionally I'll throw up the Switch, but generally I'm on PlayStation.
Just put it next to PS4.
I'm gonna give this one to B. Only
Really?
because,
I agree.
Here's why: because also it has Game Pass on there too,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a great feature on the thing. And honestly, the only thing that sucks is that they don't have that many great first party games for it. That's the only problem. But if I'm gonna include Game Pass, I'm gonna include
the only thing that they have that's going for it is like Killer Instinct, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, like Gears of War.
Oh, that's true. Gears of War, Halo, but
Halo
even the last Halo game wasn't really impressive because the multiplayer, you want to do like awesome multiplayer.
Yeah.
I feel like Halo 5, I feel like beat with multiplayer. It was awesome.
Halo fucking sucks since fucking Reach, so I'm not talking.
Oh, I think the multiplayer was fun.
You want to talk about pissing off people?
Yeah, I think a lot of people will agree with me on that one. It wasn't that good since fucking Reach or some shit.
I just feel like they got to
one.
improve upon it. I feel like it's got a lot of potential. I feel it's great. And I mean, the single player is sick where it's open world, but like the multiplayer is just lacking, unfortunately, this time around. It's wild. Plus the pay for all of the additional add-ons, usually you could earn that from just playing multiplayer versing people.
Well, okay, so the console itself, what'd you rank it?
Xbox One, I'd give it a B.
Okay.
So I would say A only for the fact that if I didn't have a PlayStation or PS4, PS5, I would be playing it just as much, if not the same amount. And you have the Team Xbox, Team PlayStation. In terms of I think it's the same quality as the PS4. I genuinely think if you bought either console, it really didn't matter besides the exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I agree with you, and that's why I'm gonna rank it as a B because on a PlayStation, better exclusive, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8 both came out on PlayStation 4 before they even touched the Xbox.
I fought for you, Xbox.
Even at the time exclusive ones. Even at the time ones. But I feel like with the Santa Monica Studios and what they put out and Naughty Dog and stuff like that, they put out really good stuff. The only thing from Xbox I've seen that was good, maybe Forza.
If you're into racing,
I mean, I bet someone who plays Xbox more frequently will know more exclusives.
I mean, there's also Sunset Overdrive. That was an exclusive, but
it's not exclusive anymore, though. I don't think.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I didn't see.
And also another thing too, you could play most of these games now on the PC. Now they have these games on the PC you can play too. So that's
that's true. A lot of the times now, Microsoft is porting over to PC mainly.
That's why I never got the Series X because I play this on my PC now. I can play the games on my PC without an issue.
Yeah.
So
if you have a good PC.
Yeah. Oh my God.
If you have a shitty one, no, you can't.
Xbox 360.
I love the 360.
I love it, but here's the thing,
bro. You play all the games on the Xbox One.
The Red Ring of Death.
Not all of them.
That's why. That's why I'm ranking as a D because how the Red Ring of Death was.
D.
Yes.
I'd give it a C.
That was the worst.
I would also say C.
That was the biggest blunder in Microsoft.
Oh God,
history,
yeah, I agree.
The Red Rain of Death.
All right, maybe I will jump down to a D too because of death. Because I have had 2 consoles fucking die on me.
Yeah,
that's a big deal. It's
you're
it had
right,
good games, and it had Xbox Live got a lot better, and it had a nice dashboard and stuff like that. But
yeah.
It just
you're right. Everyone who I know who has an Xbox 360 had more than one Xbox 360. That you're right.
Bye-bye.
But the version in that picture right there, that usually didn't get the red ring.
It didn't, but I'm still on Xbox.
Yeah,
it's just in general.
It's just bad that it took so long for them to perfect the formula for them to not get a Red Ring of Death.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, we got the original Xbox, the OG.
That thing smelled like it was burning in my house. I'd also give that a C or a D. After a while, I turned it on recently, I was like, I can't play this now.
I'm pissed off that a lot of the games that they say were backwards compatible
weren't.
Can't fucking play.
Yeah.
So that pisses me off. I think that's also just towards Microsoft in general. Like, there's so many Xbox original games, even like shitty ones. Again, like the Superman game on there that you can't play anymore. I have like so many old Xbox games. I can't play any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm going back to
the thing was huge
Xbox.
too.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely remember playing like games like Halo, like the Halo trilogy original one, which is like really fun to play with on there.
And a lot of the times we couldn't even really play it unless you had like Xbox Connect. Like Halo 1, you weren't able to play that multiplayer.
You also do LAN as well, which I did at my grandparents' house. We used to play like LAN. Bring my Xbox over, we play like Halo 2 on it. It was a lot of fun.
Halo 2 you could do through, but you would need the account. You would need Xbox Live.
Well, no, if you want to do LAN. LAN parties, you don't need Xbox Live.
No, definitely not. But if you want to play like against strangers and everything, you would need Xbox Live. Or with Halo 1, you would need Xbox Connect. That wasn't even multiplayer initially.
So I don't know how to rank this personally. I would probably like.
I do love it. I still have nostalgic memories of the Xbox, and that's where I've had an Xbox Gold account ever since this one.
I say C.
I'd say B because they had that Shrek game.
Okay.
They had a Shrek game on there?
They had a really shitty Shrek party game.
You say no more.
All right, yeah.
We did it. We did this list now.
Holy shit, dude.
Wow. And we're way over time. We got to end this podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we got through 2 killer lists. Thank you for everybody for setting it up. I'm just here drinking beer.
Hell yeah, you have to decide and stuff. But once again, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you made all the way back here, like, at the end of the video, awesome, great job. Thanks for sticking with us.
If you want another tier list, you guys have like 2 other colossal tier lists, and they're awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But if you want to see more content and stuff like that, like for Nostalgia Critique, check the SPACEZAMBONIE channel. Lick.
Oh,
like, comment, subscribe. Smash that subscribe button, smash shit out of that thing.
Yeah,
smash
that
like
bell.
You have other great content too.
Give us thumbs up.
Like the original SPACEZAMBONIE podcast, with Alex and Matt, they talk about bullshit all the time.
Yeah, we kiss each other.
And also like Chris Chan and stuff like that. Great content.
Oh my god.
Food for thoughts. We talk about food and they have their thoughts on.
Yeah, they battle food. Guess what we're doing later? We're battling food.
Live for Jive.
Live and let Jive.
Live for Jive. That's right.
You like seeing live music?
My bad. Sorry, Kyle. A great person, Kyle, is charged at that.
Yeah, he hosts Live for Jive. It's really good.
Live for Jive. Secret of Food for Thoughts. A prequel for it. What do you want to say?
Pseudo Adults. Yeah, great podcast.
Back in my day, all these great content. If you want to stick with us and
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're over time, guys. Much love. Hope you enjoyed.
Leave a comment. We'll see you later.
Get out of here. We gotta go home.
We got close shop.